Hello, my friends. This is Mary. Welcome to Tuesdays with the Cricut Expression on Cardz TV. Now, if you're new here, I hope you'll take just a minute and tap that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that little bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. Now, guys, if you follow me on Facebook or you follow my blog, you saw this card that I did for the Action Wobble design team. And it's got Mickey on there. He's on a little action wobble. He's so cute. And this is a little birthday card I made. And many of you asked me to do a tutorial on how I made this card. So we're going to make one of these today, but we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to use some different papers, and we're going to use a different image on the front of this card. But we'll be using the Simply Charmed cartridge, Just Because cards, the Wild Card cartridge, and of course we'll be using the Cricut Expression. For my card base, I used the card on page 43 in the Wild Card cartridge. Here it is right here, and you cut this out at 6 1/4 inches. And what I love about this card is it fits in one of these envelopes that's 3 5/8 by 6 1/2 inches. I got this whole box for $1 at Dollar General, and it fits right inside. Perfect size, so it doesn't take a lot of extra postage to mail this. Now, as I said, I cut this card base at 6 1/4 inches. It gives you the little score lines on the side, so I went ahead and scored it. And it's got this little oval cutout. So I cut a piece of white cardstock that's 3 1/8 by 6 1/8. I'm going to put that on the inside. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment in there. But I also wanted to put some decorative paper on the front. So also on page 43, we look down here and we have a liner. I cut that at 6 1/4 inches. And this cute little popsicle paper is from Miss Kate Cuttable's Summer Fun. Isn't that cute? I love that. I'm going to go ahead and get that on the front. And I wanted to dress up that oval. So I cut this frame, which is also on page 43 in the Wild Card cartridge, under frame. And this was also cut at 6 1/4 inches. So I'm going to get the inside liner, the front liner, and the frame attached to the front of this little card. And as always, I'm going to be using art glitter glue. Now, I wanted to put a little scallop at the bottom like I have on the Mickey card. So I went over to the Just Because Cards cartridge. And that little scallop border is on page 42. And it's right here. And I cut it at 3 1/4 inches out of some more of that pretty turquoise blue. I'm going to get that attached right down here at the bottom. Now, as you've probably guessed, since I've got paper with all these little popsicles on it, I'm going to put a popsicle on the front. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment right here inside. And for that, I'm using the Cardz TV Just Saying stamp set, and I'm going to use You're So Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and take some Memento Tuxedo black ink and get that stamped right up here, and I'm going to move it a little bit to one side. Okay, I've inked up my stamp. Keep your fingers crossed that I get it straight, guys. I'm going to hold that down and try to get it right there. Oh, wow, it turned out great. Now for my cute little popsicle, I went back to one of my favorites, the Simply Charmed cartridge, and that little popsicle's on page 45. I cut this one right here. Let me show you the pieces. I cut the shadow, and there's the shadow right there. I cut the this part out of brown, so we'll have the popsicle stick. The next part under layer 1 is black, because that's going to show through for the face of the popsicle. And I wanted an orange popsicle because I thought it would be really cute with this paper and this pretty blue. So there's my orange popsicle, and you can see that little face. And then right down here we've got a little drip, which is going to go right there. And then the popsicle has some little rosy cheeks, and that's layer 3. And these are tiny little cheeks right here, and I cut these out of pink. And then there's a little piece that goes up on the side right there, just to give that little popsicle some dimension. Here's my little popsicle all put together and ready to go on the front of my card. And I've got some foam tape on it, but I didn't put any at the very top because I'm going to put the popsicle just like this, so it's going to show through on the inside of the card. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. Now I forgot to tell you, I cut the popsicle at 3 3/4 inches. Didn't it turn out cute? And I took some of these silver glittery enamel dots and put on there just to give the card a cool and frosty look. I just think that turned out so cute. I just love this card base. We've got "You're So Cool," and on the inside you've got plenty of room to write an additional sentiment. So there we have it. There's one with the little popsicle, and then here's the one I did with Mickey. Same card, 2 different looks because of the image and the embellishments and the papers. Thanks so much for coming by today, guys, for Tuesdays with the Cricut Expression. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you back here again soon. And if you did like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Thanks again, guys. See you soon. Bye now.